Death drops. Shablams. Tongue pops. Back rolls. Long ago, the drag race. I'm not.
I love that we got this straight one on the podcast to do this intro.
I'm not gonna lie. It's like my turn to do the intro, and I was like, Shablam. Yeah. Tell the people your drag name. It's my favorite.
My drag name would be valedictorian.
It's so good. I love it.
So good. It's like a little bit of a dick joke. It's also kind of owning the fact that I've got some weird wonderkind energy going on, you know?
Yes.
Accepting that, living with that, and using it to my advantage. But yeah, I'm a big Drag Race fan. I'm someone who owns a VPN exclusively to be able to access all seasons of Drag Race easily. I'm normally watching more than one season at once, and I genuinely use it to tell what day of the week it is. It's my way of keeping track of passing time.
That is how much
there's always
you love
a season going on, and I'm like, oh, Drag Race is on. That means it's Thursday. It's helpful. I get a sense of what's going on.
Yeah, and I'm newer to it, but I've binged it. I haven't fully caught up, but like
you've actually watched more of the backlog that I have.
Yes, like we've gone through it. We're saving. I haven't come across the season 13. I think is next. I am hooked. I absolutely love Drag Race. And today I'm so excited because Felicia found an amazing Drag Race simulator. And you know what happens when we come across a simulator? We go, should we put some Wonkas in there? So today we're going to do a Wonka Drag Race
RuPaul's
Bonanza.
Drag Race Willy Wonka edition. So Wonka's not the host because we got Wonkas competing. It's just RuPaul as the host because that feels better.
Yes.
I want to see Michelle Visage tear apart Johnny Wonka.
Oh my God, I'm so ready for this.
All right. But before we jump into this, yes.
Wonka Watch is a podcast with one day. Wonka Watch is a podcast started by two people. I'm Elaine, that's Felicia, who didn't think they cared about the Wonka universe until one day the stork dropped off a baby called Timothée Chalamet, and he was starring in a Wonka prequel that's going to come out in December of 2023. It rocked our worlds, and we were like, sure, okay, let's deep dive into this and wait until the Wonka Rapture, which is when the prequel will release.
Yar, me hearties.
Yar, me
hearties. What a fine day it is on me pirate ship.
Oh, and what kind of booty do you have over there?
It's a little map, and that map leads to Wonka Watch. This is a real short Wonka Watch this week because I knew this simulator, we were going to go hard. And it's not going to be short, I have a feeling, because of us. There was a slight post that means we could get some rumblings of some Wonka Watch news because guess what? Wonka test screenings are starting this week. So this came from the blog World of Real, which seems to be like an independently run blog. Don't know anything about it. This was written by the author Jordan Ruimi. They said, how odd to test screen a film that's not being released for another 15 months. Which, like, read. That's what's about to occur early this week when Paul King's Wonka gets test screened for a select audience. That's kind of it. That was the main point of the article, but then I scrolled down and it had like some weirdly personal hot takes I wasn't expecting, which like if I knew it was like a personal blog going in, it wouldn't have surprised me. So also, I don't know if this is real, but like
fair.
There was a statement where they said, back to Chalamet, I know it's absolutely sacrilege to say this, but he's really not impressed me so far as an actor. And I was like, damn.
Wow.
And this article was like 2 paragraphs. So they put that in there.
Wow. That's
and then because of that, there was a huge argument in the comments about whether or not Timothée Chalamet has a range. So that was cool.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I got.
Well, I'm interested to see if anything leaks, and I'm curious with their screenings what
the response is. I hope.
Yes.
My actual dream is I don't want anything to get leaked, but I want to hear people's reactions. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No. I want thumbs up, thumbs down.
I don't want a plot synopsis. If there's a plot synopsis that exists, I don't want to read it because I don't want to spoil myself too soon.
No.
You know?
No.
We have to have some fun speculating. All right, but I think it's time to get racers, start your engines. Okay.
Wonkaverse. Get your bars in a line. head to toe. Make it work.
Okay, so Elaine gave some input onto the people she wanted represented, but I picked most of them. And the great thing about this simulator is at myrainbow with 2ws.github.io/drag race simulator. If you look up drag race simulator, it's the first thing that'll come up. Link will be in the description. It's super great. It's well designed, looks great. Highly recommend. And in this, you had the option to do the chocolate bar twist in season 14. So, of course, the It's Chocolate, wow. And so, of course, I had to do it. It's directly Wonka inspired. So, everyone comes in and picks their chocolate bar. So, I want to introduce everyone to the cast.
Okay.
Number 1, we have Adam Driver Centaur, because I don't think it can be a Wonka Watch simulator without Adam Driver Centaur.
True.
Number 2 is Christian Wonka. And number 3 is Doug Wonka. And I put them both in. Elaine wanted Doug Wonka because, as she said, he gives me very car mechanic and not drag, so I want to see how that goes. And I wanted Christian Wonka in there because, number 1, I genuinely think he would do very well.
Oh, yes.
I was putting in his stats, and I was like, God, they're all high. I was like, he's good at all of them. He's made for this show.
Yes.
But also then we have the New York Queen drama. I think that's very fun. There's Elaine and Felicia. I did make you Ralph from the Muppets because they needed to put a photo in.
Perfect. Thank you.
And I am Paul Dano. Fickle Grubber, of course. And then Gene Wonka, Grandma Georgina, Johnny Wonka, Rolled Wonka, the Tinker Man, Timmy, and Veruca Salt.
Perfect. Ooh.
I do want to tell you something that's kind of a big deal to me. When I looked up the Tinker Man Wonka to find search image results to put in here, genuinely the 4th result was our podcast cover art. Because there's like 2 images of this man on the internet. And then the 6th image is the photo I edited of him as the Music Man. It's like, okay, cool. All right, I think we're ready to jump into this amazing season. Mini challenge. In today's mini challenge, the queens will do a photo shoot about past Drag Race contestants. And you know who won the first mini challenge? It's fucking Fickle Grubber.
Yay!
He does photograph incredibly well.
Oh, so for sure. I mean, he's a cute little frog. How can he not?
Okay, the maxi challenge is just the queens will do outfits with trash. All right, let's get into the performance on this. Johnny Wonka, Elaine, the Tinker Man, Timmy Wonka, and Veruca Salt all did great. You guys did a good job.
Perfect.
Me, Fickle Grubber, Doug Wonka, Gene Wonka, Rolled Wonka, Christian Wonka. They all did well. But Grandma Georgina did bad. And now Adam Driver Centaur flopped. He flopped the challenge.
Oh, no. What do you think he wore? I imagine he forgot that he has 4 legs.
The other people say he's relying on his body.
Can't rely on that body. I feel like Grandma Georgina ran out of time. And she just has a basic bodysuit. And that's it.
Johnny Wonka, Adam Driver Centaur, Elaine, Grandma Georgina, the Tinker Man, and Christian Wonka, you represent the tops and bottoms of the week. Everyone else, you're safe. And Johnny Wonka is the winner of today's challenge. Which, by the way, there's a button you can pick to say disable riggery. And I did not disable riggery. So some of these challenges, the wins will be a little off.
Oh, I love that.
Elaine and the Tinker Man, you guys are safe. And Adam Driver, Centaur, Georgina, and Christian Wonka are the bottoms of the week, and Christian Wonka is safe. But of course, Grandma Georgina and Adam Driver Centaur are up for elimination. Which I think makes sense looking at the lineup.
It really,
It's like, you know who the early out's going to be.
Yeah.
So apparently the lip sync song is Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield.
Oh,
I don't know that song, but just imagine it.
Still unwritten.
Adam Driver Centaur to that.
That's kind of more of a chill song. So,
Adam Driver Centaur had a good lip sync, but Grandma Georgina flopped, which does make sense. She is potentially bedridden. So, not saying that people can't. I just don't think she'd be that good at serving face.
Well, no, I think she's like doing this in a bed with wheels is how I imagine this.
And I think it could be sick, but it's like for her numbers she does. Maybe I think Grandma Georgina would be a good drag queen, but not good at Drag Race, you know?
No, yeah, I think she hot glued empty cans of soup to her, and then they started falling off, and then she went to do a death drop, but it just became like a health nightmare.
Yeah.
You know? And Adam Driver Centaur, with all of his beautiful legs, was really able to turn it out.
Yeah.
You know?
And like, I think you could do a great performance from like a wheelchair or from a bed. Like, I'm not saying that's not an option.
Yeah.
I just don't think she would.
No. No.
And then she opens up her chocolate bar. Grandma Georgina, now your fate rests in the hands of the drag gods. And it's chocolate. So, but now it's time for Untucked, which is what I'm really here for. Oh my God. Christian Wonka, Felicia, and the Tinkerman are talking a lot, and they are bonding a lot.
Oh, makes sense. I'm happy for you.
The Tinkerman and Gene Wonka are talking about who the trade of the season is. Rolled Wonka, Fickle Grubber, and Veruca Salt decide to campaign to send the eliminated queen home. And me, Adam Driver Centaur, and Gene Wonka are also doing that. Gene Wonka and Christian Wonka are betting on who will eat a dragonfly for $100. That checks out. And then Gene Wonka and Johnny Wonka learned their lip sync words together, which is fucking wild because Johnny Wonka won.
Yeah.
So here's the other thing. This one, you know how on Wikipedia they'll make these brackets that show you like the points per episode and like what episode people won and what ones they were safe and things like that?
Yeah.
This one does that at everything. So I can
perfect.
tell you who the front runners are.
Nice.
Proceed. In today's mini challenge, the queens will do wigs with the Prit crew. Don't know what that means. Tinkerman and Johnny Wonka won the mini challenge. So the challenge is the Rusical. The queens were tasked to take part in Share, the authorized Rusical.
Oh my God.
Which is great. I do like that one. Johnny Wonka, Christian Wonka, the Tinkerman, Fickle Grubber, Felicia, and Elaine had great performances.
Of course.
Veruca Salt, Gene Wonka, Timmy Wonka, Adam Driver Centaur had good performances. But Doug Wonka and Rolled Wonka did not do very well. Which I feel bad for Doug Wonka. He's a good singer, but I think what his downfall is he'd make a choice that's really bold, but not really in the right direction.
Yeah, and I don't know how much Share knowledge necessarily. You know, if you have like that stage sophisticated thing and then twisting that into like, you know, trying to be Share.
Dude,
I imagine
you and I are both safe. Ugh.
Oh my God. I imagine he also probably complained about his costume. And who was the other person who didn't do well?
It was Rolled Wonka.
Rolled Wonka probably got assigned a script or a section, and he was like, "That's stupid. That shouldn't be me." Pouted the whole time, and then didn't do anything to make it good.
Yeah,
my opinion.
Johnny Wonka, Rolled Wonka, Christian Wonka, and Doug Wonka definitely fought over the role.
Oh, for sure.
There was definitely a fight there.
There has to be bad blood there. It's impossible.
Johnny Wonka, Rolled Wonka, Christian Wonka, Doug Wonka, the Tinkerman, and Adam Driver Centaur, you're the tops and bottoms of the week. And Christian Wonka, congratulations, you're the winner of today's challenge.
Perfect.
Everything is as it should be.
Yes.
That is correct.
I see Christian Wonka like really rocking it.
He would murder a Cher performance.
He would. I see sequins. I see the perfect. I feel like Chad Michaels would clap for this.
Yeah.
Stand up and do a nice clap for him. You know.
So Adam Driver Centaur is safe, but Doug and Rolled Wonka are up for elimination. So the lip sync. The lip sync song is Say So by Doja Cat.
Oh my God. Okay.
Doug Wonka had a bad lip sync, but Rolled Wonka flopped. Because of course they were both bad. But Doug Wonka, Shantae You Stay, getting by the skin of his teeth. Rolled Wonka, now the fate rests in the hands of the drag gods, but it's just chocolate. But Rolled Wonka's happy about that because it's chocolate.
It's chocolate.
So Rolled Wonka, sashay away.
Yeah,
so it's Untucked time. Christian Wonka thinks he should have won the challenge, but it's called Delusional by Gene. Oh my God! What? Elaine and Fickle Grubber had an argument and they cried.
Oh no!
But nothing will prepare you for the gut punch of the second one. Felicia and Fickle Grubber are hooking up. What? No, we are not.
Son.
No,
that's my son.
No, we are not.
Oh my gosh.
We are not.
I thought you were getting too cozy in rehearsals. Todrick Hall was all over that too.
What I was going to say is what I think. I'm going to make a new fantasy that me and Fickle Grubber, people think we're hooking up, but we're just going back to my hotel room to binge watch some TV show.
Okay.
Potentially Succession. It is Succession. No, we're binge watching the Muppet Show. We're binge watching the Muppet Show. And because we keep hanging out, people think we're hooking up, but really we're just really into the Muppets, but are both like weirdly secretive about our lives. So
I feel like I'm probably like weirdly jealous. I'm just like, Pickle Grubber.
I'm not engaging in bestiality with a stuffed frog. Let me clarify.
Good. Well, good. That's a good stance to have.
Timmy Wonka and Adam Driver Centaur learned their lip sync words together. That makes sense. So right now, Johnny Wonka is still the in the highest ranking. Our top 3 currently are Johnny Wonka, Christian Wonka, and the Tinker Man.
Wow.
So in this mini challenge, the queens will do a quiz about past Drag Race contestants, and Gene Wonka won. I would win if that was real, but that's okay. Yeah. So now it's the queens will participate in a dance number about RuPaul's biography.
Oh, God.
Elaine, Fickle Grubber, and Gene Wonka. You guys are a team.
Oh, okay. That sounds promising.
I kind of see it.
I see it, too.
Now, this team is going to be bad. Because I know the scores. I put in the scores. My downfall is dancing. And I'm a little worried about me here. Felicia, Adam Driver Centaur, Johnny Wonka, and Doug Wonka are a team 2. That team's not going to be good. I'm going to be honest with y'all right now. If that performance doesn't flop, I will be shocked. The Tinkerman, Christian Wonka, Timmy Wonka, and Veruca Salt would be like pretty good, I think.
I think they have a lot of internal arguments, though.
Now, Veruca and Johnny Wonka slayed. Elaine, good. Adam Driver Centaur, and Christian Wonka had a great performance, but me and Timothy Chalamet had a bad performance.
Oh no!
The two new Wonkas coming up against each other. I'm bringing up the bit where we keep saying I should be cast as Wonka. Oh wait, you can click on the runway.
What?
Okay, the queens will bring it to the runway. The theme is naughty, and I slayed the runway as I should.
Oh, good. Yes.
So maybe that'll save me. It doesn't say. But it just tells you if you slayed.
You, Felicia, tell me what you wore.
He's dressed up as fucking Caillou. That'd be crazy. Well, no, but everybody hates Caillou.
That's
and he's just like an annoying kid.
That's fair. Good.
Junie B. Jones. That's what I would do.
Love that.
Fickle Grubber and Doug Wonka had a bad runway, which is unfortunate. The Tinkerman, Elaine, Christian Wonka, Fickle Grubber, Timmy Wonka, Gene Wonka, Veruca Salt, you represent the tops and bottoms of the week, which I got saved for my runway.
Wow.
I just want to see who the best and worst runways are. I will look at that from now on, now that I understand how to see it. Veruca Salt, congratulations, you are the winner of today's challenge.
Oh my gosh.
Elaine, Fickle Grubber, and Gene Wonka, you're the bottoms of the week? Excuse me?
Excuse me, I thought I did really well. Was my runway not good?
Your runway was fine.
What the fuck? I
think you guys were in the good category.
What the fuck?
This is the riggery is coming in. The riggery is beginning.
Fucking god.
Elaine, you are safe. But Gene Wonka and Fickle Grubber, I'm sorry, my dears, you are up for elimination.
Oh my god!
For you to lip sync for your lives, the lip sync song is "Physical" by Dua Lipa. Fickle Grubber slayed the lip sync, which I can see in my head, and it is great.
I so love it.
Gene Wonka had a good lip sync. Fickle Grubber, Shantae, you say, Gene Wonka, your fate rests in the hands of the drag gods, but it's chocolate. Gosh. Gene Wonka, sashay away. It's sad because Gene Wonka would win the reading challenge, but
he would.
Veruca Salt and Fickle Grubber agreed that the person who won didn't deserve the win, which was Veruca Salt.
Wait, I'm
this
sorry,
is
Veruca
literally...
Salt being humble, Veruca Salt realizing it's rigging and being like, you know what? I'm sorry, that didn't make sense. It's so out of character.
I know.
It's beautiful.
Now, this actually happened on the podcast. Felicia lashes out irrationally at Doug Wonka. So that's true from life.
That's accurate. That's canon.
Oh my god. Okay, Adam Driver Centaur complained she should have been Black China instead of Elaine. Fun reference. Okay.
Oh, yes,
there was some argument over that, I guess.
Yep.
Felicia, Adam Driver Centaur, and Johnny Wonka have formed a clique.
What an awful clique.
I know, it's the fucking worst, but you aren't ready for this. Christian Wonka and Felicia are hooking up. I'm getting around.
You're like the hoe of the season.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I'm having my one weird summer, but it's while I'm on Drag Race. And apparently Christian Wonka and I are friends now, which is, I mean, I guess my fantasy. I have a score of 3.0. You also have a score of 3.0. We're evenly matched. Johnny Wonka is still the front runner. But that doesn't mean anything. It's Drag Race.
I would at the end love to hear what stats you put in for me as my character in here.
I will tell you.
Perfect.
I would not win this. In today's mini challenge, the queens will do a song about hip pads, which I won. I would not. Elaine would win that. There was no making up songs on the spot statistic, which I was disappointed because you would have gotten a 15 out of 15 for that.
That's okay.
The queens will act in a parody film about cancel culture, and Timmy Wonka slayed the challenge.
I could see that.
Fickle Grubber, Doug Wonka, the Tinkerman, Christian Wonka, and Johnny Wonka had a great performance. Veruca, Elaine, Felicia, and Adam Driver Centaur had a good performance. Now we're on to the runway. The theme is black. Veruca Salt slayed, but Doug Wonka had a bad runway.
He wore gray.
I thought Doug Wonka had been eliminated.
It felt like it. No, he got out by the skin of his teeth.
Oh my god. Timmy Wonka, Adam Driver Centaur, Fickle Grubber, Felicia, Doug Wonka, and Elaine, you represent the tops and bottoms of a week.
Okay.
All right, I want to hear from you. Who should go home tonight and why? Felicia said Elaine because they're lacking kindness to be a winner. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
And you took it great, apparently. You said me because I wasn't ready for the competition. And I also took it great. They weren't too mad. Timmy Wonka said Elaine because of their delusion about their performance throughout the season.
Timmy, get the fuck out of here.
Doug Wonka said Felicia because they don't have anything else to offer. Oh my god.
Jesus, why are we getting shit on?
I know. Adam Driver said Elaine because they're lacking experience. Fickle Grubber said Elaine because their performance. So they don't like us because we're not a real part of the Wonkaverse.
Oh my god.
I created some of you motherfuckers.
Well, and you're causing all kind of mayhem sleeping with everybody.
The only one that made you upset was Fickle Grubber. None of them phased you. You were all like, that's fine. And then Fickle Grubber said you weren't ready for the competition and it made you mad. Timmy Wonka, congratulations, you're the winner. But now, Adam Driver Centaur, Felicia, Elaine, you're the bottoms of the week.
Oh no.
Adam Driver Centaur, you're safe.
Oh no.
Elaine and Felicia, I'm sorry, my dears, but you are up for elimination. God, the drama.
Oh my god. Oh, this is spooky.
The lip sync song is Problem by Ariana Grande and Iggy Azalea. Elaine and Felicia both had a bad lip sync. Elaine, Shantae, you stay. Felicia, now your fate rests in the hands of the drag gods.
I hope you get
chocolate.
it. Oh,
Felicia, sashay away.
Oh,
it's a
Felicia.
Bummer.
I'm so
sorry.
In
real life, I still think I would win Drag Race.
Yes.
Because this was not true to character.
No,
it should have been a Shantae. I would not hook up with Fickle Grubber.
Yeah.
It actually probably should have been a double
Shantae,
sachet.
You said
a double sachet. We both should have gone. We were both ass. We both did bad in the lip sync. They should have sent us both home.
Oh,
that would have felt better.
They should have kept us both. But no, if we both bombed it, they should have probably done that.
That would have felt better.
And then we could have been brought back as a revenge twist thing.
Oh my god, if you make it to the episode where they bring people back and you have me as your partner, oh my god, this show's amazing.
I'm so excited.
This is a good simulator.
This is the first simulator in a while, I feel like, where I didn't die. Well, you don't die here, but I didn't get kicked out in the first week. So I'm doing this for both of us now.
Wait, you're talking about your I went to the Untucked and we're talking about your Hunger Games experience. Christian, Wonka, and Elaine are talking about how someone tried to drown her in the ocean. Adam Driver Centaur and the Tinkerman hooked up prior to the show.
Oh my god, wait, pause.
I know.
The age gap. I guess there are a lot of other issues there too, but my gosh.
Yeah, there's a lot of issues there.
Okay.
Adam Driver Centaur, Doug Wonka, and the Tinkerman get into a heated debate about Pringles. And you and Fickle Grubber are now enemies.
No!
I know. This isn't really playing out true to relationships, but God, I'm fascinated.
But why am I angry at him now?
It's because he said you weren't ready for the competition.
Yeah. I'm like me physically right now. I feel angry at Fickle Grubber. Yes, sorry. No, I am invested in this so hardcore that I'm feeling the angst.
In today's mini challenge, the queens will do makeup tutorials with the pit crew, and Doug Wonka won.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, okay, but today's the Snatch game, and the queens will do funny celebrity impersonations. And Elaine, you slayed.
Oh, yay!
As you would.
Do they say who I played?
No, they don't. Who would you play? Who would you play?
Oh,
if anyone wants to know, I would play Ringo Starr, and I am convinced I would win.
That's perfect. I think I would play...
Or Hannibal Lecter. Those are my two.
I feel like Britney's too basic.
Yeah, don't do Britney.
No, I'm not going to do Britney. Oh my God, why have I never thought about this?
The Snatch Game rules, in my opinion, are don't do someone who's too boring or too bland, and also don't do anybody who's already known for being funny.
Oh my
That's
God.
your mistake.
Do you know what I would kill at? The Grand Duchess Anastasia.
Yes, you would kill at that.
It would be so good because it's like you don't need to know her. I can pull the facts out and make it funny. And like it would be good. And no one's done it before. And it would be so left field. Oh,
the Tinkerman and Johnny Wonka flopped, which makes sense.
That fits.
I'm picturing Johnny Wonka having a Utica arc. And I know you haven't seen season 13, but I want you to know that I'm right.
Perfect. I see Tinkerman doing Edward Scissorhands. And it going horribly awry.
Yeah. The runway. Elaine and Johnny Wonka slayed the runway. The theme was latex. What do you think it was?
I feel like I just wore a bodysuit and then I made pigtails and put condoms on them.
Yeah, okay.
And then
Christian Wonka and Doug Wonka and Fickle Grubber, they did okay. Don't worry, Elaine. You've won the challenge. You were in the bottom last week and now you've won.
Oh my gosh! I won my first challenge. Fickle Grubber, suck it. I am so happy and overwhelmed. I probably cry a little bit.
Johnny Wonka, the Tinkerman, Fickle Grubber, you're the bottoms of the week. Fickle Grubber, you're safe. But the Tinkerman and Johnny Wonka, I'm sorry, my dears, you're up for elimination. And Johnny Wonka was our original front runner.
He was.
The lip sync song is The Promise by Girls Aloud. The Tinkerman had a great lip sync, but Johnny Wonka, he was just okay. Johnny Wonka, Shantae, you stay.
What?
It's rigged. That's what I'm saying.
It's rigged.
Tinkerman, the fate rests in your hands, but it's just chocolate.
Oh.
Okay, at the end of the episode, it's untucked. Elaine, Fickle Grubber, and Johnny Wonka get into a huge fight. Just a huge fight.
That makes sense at this
Doug
point.
Wonka and Adam Driver Centaur drank a few too many drinks. Veruca Salt and Fickle Grubber had a heartfelt moment about their families. Elaine and Timmy Wonka wanted to slap each other, but they didn't want it to get ugly.
Damn. Why did I just get suddenly so angry? Or maybe everyone's angry at me. Let's go with that.
There's a lot of out-of-character things on this podcast.
Yeah, if I won...
Right now, the person with the best track record is Christian Wonka, which I would have expected.
This makes so much sense. Yeah.
Christian Wonka and Timmy Wonka have the best track record. Christian Wonka has only been low in the first episode. You've been all over the place.
Yeah.
You've been high, safe, low, bottom two, win. Adam Driver Centaur has been bottom two, low, safe, low, safe.
Oh, not looking good.
It's time to do wigs with past Drag Race contestants, and Adam Driver Centaur won the mini challenge. So now it's a girl group number for Not Sorry About It, which is the Canadian one.
My God.
And the first diss track girl group number is Elaine, Timmy Wonka, Christian Wonka, and Doug Wonka. God, I would fucking pay money. I would pay fucking money to hear it.
Oh my God.
And then team 2 is Adam Driver Centaur, Fickle Grubber, Veruca Salt, and Johnny Wonka. I'm sorry. That team 1 is going to kill this. There's no way.
Yeah.
Christian Wonka slayed. Timmy Wonka, Doug Wonka, Adam Driver, Elaine, Johnny Wonka had a great performance, and Veruca Salt and Fickle Grubber had a good performance. Okay. Now the runway. Johnny Wonka slayed the runway. I don't want him to win this week. Timmy Wonka had a good runway, but Doug Wonka had a bad runway.
What was the runway?
Club Kid. That makes sense that Johnny Wonka would do well for that.
Yeah.
Christian Wonka, Elaine, Timmy Wonka, Doug Wonka, congratulations, you're the winning team of today's challenge, which good, because I was like, if they don't win, I'm going to lose my mind. Johnny Wonka and Adam Driver Centaur, you're safe, but Veruca Salt and Fickle Grubber, I'm sorry, my dears, you out for elimination. They were bonding and untucked. This is a big deal. The lip sync song is Express Yourself by Madonna, and Fickle Grubber had a bad lip sync, but Veruca flopped. So
oh no. I
feel like Veruca would kill a Madonna, though.
I know. She must have had an outfit malfunction. Like she did the classic thing where she just threw off her wig, and everyone's like, why?
But Veruca Salt, Shantae, you stay.
Rigged.
And Fickle Grubber, now your fate rests in the hands of the drag gods. It's chocolate. Fickle Grubber, sashay away.
Oh, Fickle Grubber, hop away.
Oh my god, it's conjoined queens. Okay, I wanted to do this. So this is from season 7. The eliminated queens will pair up with a current contestant in a conjoined drag twin challenge, fighting for a chance to get back in the game. And the current contestants get to choose their partner.
Oh,
Christian Wonka chose Grandma Georgina.
Wow, hot take. Wow.
Yeah, he didn't pick me, the one that he's canonically friends with in this and has hooked up with.
Why would you pick the person who got out first? Also,
well, she's not gonna win, so
that's true. Oh, I see now. Sorry, I get it now.
Yeah, Timmy Wonka chose Fickle Grubber. Doug Wonka chose Gene Wonka. It is crazy Doug Wonka's still in the game.
That's wild.
Adam Driver Centaur chose the Tinkerman.
Interesting.
Elaine chose Rolled, which is crazy.
That's stupid.
Johnny Wonka chose Felicia, meaning Veruca Salt makes over one of the pit crew members. Timmy Wonka, Christian Wonka, Adam Driver Centaur, and Johnny Wonka had a good performance, but Veruca, Elaine, and Doug Wonka had a bad performance.
Oh, no.
Johnny Wonka's safe. Ladies, I've made some decisions. Adam Driver Centaur, you're the winner of today's challenge, meaning the Tinkerman is back in the competition.
Oh my god. Yes.
He left on Snatch Game.
Wow.
Christian Wonka, Timmy Wonka, good job this week. You're safe. Elaine, Doug Wonka, and Veruca Salt, you're the bottoms. Veruca Salt, you are safe, which means Elaine versus Doug Wonka.
Doug, I swear to God. I swear to God.
For you to lip sync for your lives, good luck and don't fuck it up. The lip sync song is Hot Hot by Bree Runway. Elaine had a great lip sync, and Doug Wonka had a good lip sync. Elaine, Shantae, you stay.
Oh my God.
Don't worry.
Oh
Don't worry,
God.
you're safe.
God, that was so stressful.
I feel like you have an underdog arc. You've lip synced a lot at this point.
I have, but
like I don't think you're gonna win. I feel like we're having an arc where Christian Wonka is like the front runner and is probably gonna win. Yeah. But it's chocolate. Doug Wonka, sashay away. At the end of the episode, the queens go and sit and talk about their feelings. Timmy Wonka, the Tinkerman, Elaine, and Johnny think that they're all the best one there.
Fair.
Adam Driver Centaur and Timmy Wonka want to slap each other, but they don't want it to get ugly.
Can you imagine that, though? Think of that scene.
It would be fucking crazy.
God, that'd be good.
Adam Driver Centaur, Elaine, and the Tinkerman yelled at each other. Oh, and Christian Wonka also got in on that. Veruca Salt and Christian Wonka drank a few too many cocktails. Let's clarify. I'm thinking Veruca Salt for, like, aged up to make this make sense.
Yes.
The Tinkerman, Timmy Wonka, and Veruca Salt are bonding a lot. Timmy Wonka and Elaine are enemies. Just kind of, I mean, accurate.
Fair.
Timmy Wonka and Veruca Salt are friends.
That also makes sense.
Timmy Wonka and Christian Wonka are tied for the highest points right now.
I feel like we haven't really heard much about Timmy Wonka, though. Like, he's just kind of there somehow. Like, it's weird. It's weird to me.
His track record is he has never been in the bottom. He's been safe, high, win, safe, win, high. Oh my God. It's the reading challenge. First up, Timmy Wonka to Elaine. He says, "You're still here?"
Wow.
Christian Wonka to Adam Driver Centaur says, "Oh wow, is that Dumbo flying in?" Sorry. Christian Wonka said to Johnny Wonka, "Girl, you're so skinny you got people in Somalia sending you food." And then to Veruca Salt, he said, "If I threw a stick, would you leave?" Which feels accurate. Next is Adam Driver Centaur. He said to Christian Wonka, "It's so crazy how you can paint so fast. We paint one face and you paint two faces." To the Tinkerman, "You look like the kind of person who enjoys hemorrhoids." And then he made another two-faced one about Timmy Wonka. "People don't appreciate how much money you have to spend on makeup when you're covering two faces."
Oh, honey.
Oh my God, Veruca Salt, you said, "Sweetie, I'm sorry. If you don't have a wristband, you can't be in here for the meet and greet."
What?
Oh my God. To Johnny Wonka. "Sister to sister, let me give you some advice. Don't ever be ashamed of who you are. That's your parents' job." It's nailing a few of them.
That's good.
Elaine to Adam Driver Centaur. Yes, wait, who is that again? And then to the Tinkerman, you just said, "Never mind."
Nice.
And then the Tinkerman said to Johnny Wonka, "Have you ever tried eating your makeup so you'll be pretty on the inside too?"
Wow.
And then he said to Christian Wonka, "Everyone thinks you're pretty. I do think you're pretty. I think you have a beautiful face for radio."
Oh, nice. Nice.
Timmy Wonka won the challenge, which I think is bullshit because Veruca Salt clearly won the challenge.
Veruca really won, yeah.
So now they did a roast about crime.
Well, okay.
I don't know if that doesn't really make sense. Adam Driver Centaur and Veruca Salt had a great performance. Christian Wonka, Elaine, and Timmy Wonka had a good performance. Johnny Wonka had a bad performance, and the Tinkerman flopped. That does kind of make sense. I think he's a little too ominous. I think he's a little too self-serious to do comedy well.
Yeah,
that's how I felt about Johnny.
They'd all be like, "You're just actually saying crimes you've committed."
Yeah, that's the roast. It's like, I got caught for a misdemeanor for owning too many knives. And they're like, that's not a roast.
And everyone's like, what? No.
So Timmy Wonka and Johnny Wonka slayed the Plastique Fantastique runway. But Elaine and the Tinkerman had a bad runway.
Oh, no.
Elaine, you're safe.
Oh,
which I think you do well during a roast, but, this isn't accurate. Adam Driver Centaur, congratulations. He's won 2 weeks in a row, right?
Yes. He's doing shockingly well.
What the fuck is happening? I don't like this.
No.
Tinkerman, Johnny Wonka, and Timmy Wonka, you're the bottoms of the week. Timmy Wonka, you're safe. But Johnny Wonka and the Tinkerman, I'm sorry, my dears, but you are up for elimination. The lip sync song is Best of My Love by The Emotions, and the Tinkerman slayed, but Johnny Wonka was just okay. The Tinkerman, Shantae, you stay. Johnny Wonka, now your fate rests in the hands of the drag gods.
I feel like he's going to get it.
No, it's chocolate. It's chocolate.
Goodbye, Johnny
They're really
Wonka.
saving it for the last minute. The Tinkerman and Veruca Salt drank a few too many cocktails, and Christian Wonka and Elaine are sharing wigs. You and Adam Driver Centaur are enemies. Was that established prior?
I think we've had arguments. I don't think
But you guys are full enemies now.
It makes sense that we've escalated there.
Veruca and Timmy are friends.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't see
that
makes
sense. Okay, well. Christian Wonka is the official front runner now.
Okay. Yep.
So that makes sense. Today's mini challenge, the queens will do a quick look about hip pads. I like how it's just kind of throwing words in there.
It really is.
The Tinkerman won the mini challenge. So now the queens will participate in a dance number about RuPaul's biography. Even though they did that a few weeks ago, we're doing it again.
Okay. Love it.
The Tinkerman, Veruca Salt, and Christian Wonka had a great performance, but Adam Driver Centaur, Timmy Wonka, and Elaine had a good performance. We're down to top 6, guys.
Oh.
The theme is Club Kid again, but Veruca Salt slayed, and the Tinkerman and Elaine, you guys were good. It wasn't bad, it was just good. Veruca Salt, congratulations, you're the winner of today's challenge. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Tinkerman and Christian Wonka, you did a good job, you're safe. Timmy Wonka, you're safe, but Adam Driver, Centaur, and Elaine, I'm sorry, you're up for elimination.
I swear to God.
The lip sync song is How You Like That by Blackpink.
Whoa. How you like that?
I'm just picturing Adam Driver doing a lip sync to How You Like That by Blackpink.
Oh my gosh. I imagine body rolls, which would get really weird with the horse body.
The horse.
Like,
but you both did good.
I bet I ride him at some point. I like jump up and I'm like, wee, and we do a combined thing. And do not tell. Oh no,
ladies,
no.
I've made my decision. Adam Driver Centaur, Shantae, you stay. Elaine, now your fate rests in the hands of the drag gods. It's chocolate. I'm sorry.
No.
Christian Wonka and Adam Driver Centaur are talking about who the trade of the season is. And Timmy Wonka and Adam Driver Centaur and the Tinkerman think they're being overlooked.
I hate everyone at this point.
Okay. To be fair, I want to give you your track record. You were high, safe, low, bottom 2, win, bottom 2, safe, eliminated. So you weren't like winning all the time.
That's fair. It was all over the place. I would get to go back to All Stars though, is what it sounds like. You know, when you're like that,
Adam Driver Centaur has been over the place. It's been bottom 2, low, safe, low, win, bottom 2.
Yeah, that's...
Now, meanwhile, let's look at Christian Wonka's track record. Low, win, high, safe, high, win, high. If he doesn't win the season,
it'll be
gonna be a little crazy.
An upset.
But I feel like it's gonna be a Timmy Wonka upset.
Interesting.
Bring in the puppets.
Oh,
if only I was here, I would have won.
I know.
The queens will parody each other using puppets. Adam Driver Centaur won because, of course, he did. The queens will act in a commercial about the future, and you know who has the best performance? It's Veruca Salt. The theme for the runway is Butch, and Timmy Wonka and Adam Driver Centaur slayed.
Of course,
Adam Driver
obviously.
Centaur would.
Yeah.
He'd bring some Tom of Finland heat to that. Ladies, I made my decisions. Veruca Salt, congratulations, you're the winner of today's challenge. Timmy Wonka, you're safe, but Adam Driver, Centaur, and Christian Wonka, I'm sorry, my dears, but you are up for elimination. Christian Wonka goes home. I'm going to be so mad.
If Adam Driver, Centaur beats
the lip sync
Christian
song
Wonka,
is Shake It Up by Selena Gomez, and they both flop. The Shake It Up theme song. I still can't believe that was an actual lip sync song on Drag Race.
That's...
Apparently, RuPaul was just obsessed with it for a few months. Like, that's why it was on it.
Interesting. Yeah, that seems like one that...
Oh, thank God. Christian Wonka, Shantae, you stay. Thank fucking God.
Good. Get out of here,
you
fucking
can't.
Adam Driver, Centaur. Unless he gets the gold.
I feel like he was the fan favorite, weirdly.
Yeah, I could see him getting a nice little cult following.
But it's just chocolate. So, Adam Driver, Centaur, sashay away.
Gallop away. Clip, clop away.
Veruca Salt, Timmy Wonka, and the Tinkerman have formed a clique, and then Christian Wonka and the Tinkerman smoke cigarettes together.
God, I love that.
That makes so much sense. I would pay to watch that. So we have our top 4. It's Veruca Salt, the Tinkerman, Christian Wonka, and Timmy Wonka.
I see it. It really makes sense.
Their points per episode average score. Veruca Salt has a 3.4. The Tinkerman has a 3. Christian Wonka has a 3.6. And Timmy Wonka has a 3.3.
Okay.
For today's mini challenge, the queens will do a competition about the pit crew. That means nothing. Timmy Wonka won. So now it's the ball. The themes are Sweet 16, Rainbow, and Princess. And you know who did the best? It's Timmy Wonka.
I so see that. He's got his pink wig, you know, from his little Timmy Tim days.
He's like, this one looks like cotton candy. Oh, yeah. I did think about just putting Timmy Tim on here.
Oh, my God.
Because he would have had terrible looks, but he would have killed a lip sync.
So true.
But Timmy Wonka is not just Timothée Chalamet. You know, there's a distinction.
His whole surprise thing, because some people like to do a surprise twist on their outfits. He pulls out that cane and he opens up the present.
Oh, yeah.
And then a butterfly flies out, except it's dead and it falls on the ground.
He would. That's the finale lip sync.
That would. Yeah.
Timmy Wonka, congratulations. You're the winner of today's challenge. But Veruca Salt and Christian Wonka, I'm sorry, my dears, but you're up for elimination.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. I want this so bad. The lip sync song is Hopelessly Devoted to You by Olivia Newton-John.
Oh, my God.
The money I would pay. This is... I am picturing the Taste and Ahura lip sync to You Don't Have to Say You Love Me by Dusty Springfield. If anyone has seen that, that is what I think. That's my favorite lip sync of all time on Drag Race, which is not a popular opinion. It's just my personal favorite. I've watched it like 30 times. I think it's the best one. It should have been a double Shantae. It wasn't. It was very disappointing to me. It's on UK too. Anyway, that's what I'm picturing this would be like. It would be life-changing. But Christian Wonka had a good lip sync and Veruca Salt flopped. So Christian Wonka, Shantae, you say.
Good.
And Veruca Salt leaves. Which means our top 3 are Christian Wonka, Timmy Wonka, and the Tinkerman. And Christian Wonka thinks the person that should have been sent home was the Tinkerman, which that makes sense.
Yeah.
Christian Wonka and Timmy Wonka have an emotional heart-to-heart, and Timmy Wonka, Christian Wonka, and the Tinkerman decide to campaign to send the eliminated queen home. I don't know what that means. So going into the final episode, either. Oh my God, Timmy Wonka has overtaken Christian Wonka's points per episode.
Shit, the upset is happening.
Because Timmy Wonka has never been in the bottom 2.
Oh, right.
Timmy Wonka has won 3 times. Christian Wonka has won twice. But Christian Wonka has only been low once. So it's complicated. I feel like Christian Wonka isn't technically the best, but he's been high more times.
Yeah, well, and we've gotten to know that he can lip sync. That's the whole thing, is when people go through the whole like season and they haven't lip synced yet, you have no idea if they're good at it or not.
I do think Christian Wonka does have a better lip sync score than Timmy.
Yes, I would. Yeah.
And still somebody could have the chocolate bar. Oh my God, it's Miss Congeniality time.
Yay.
So Fickle Grubber voted for Rolled. Rolled voted for Veruca. Tinkerman voted for Adam Driver.
Okay.
Jean voted for Fickle Grubber. Christian Wonka voted for Felicia. I was not Miss Congeniality at fucking all, but you know what? Whatever.
That's sweet.
Doug voted for Rolled. Veruca voted for Johnny. And Felicia voted for Rolled. Adam Driver voted for Jean. Timmy voted for Veruca. Johnny voted for Grandma Georgina. You voted for me.
Aww.
We reconciled. You sent me home and you were like, damn, I missed that bitch. And then Grandma Georgina voted for Johnny Wonka. But that means Rolled Wonka is this season's Miss Congeniality.
That's wild.
Granted, I don't think
stuff.
anyone on this season is congenial. If it was anyone, it would probably be Fickle Grubber.
Yeah, I could see Fickle. Yeah,
everyone else has a vendetta.
We didn't Rolled. I didn't really stand out, so I think that's it.
He went home like second.
He really did. So I guess maybe he missed Vanjie on his way out.
Yeah,
he was like,
Ganooly. Our top three will it's getting funnier the more I think about it.
It really is.
The little animated going backwards. Okay. Yeah. Our top three will participate in a music video for RuPaul's new single. Timmy Wonka, Tinkerman, and Christian Wonka as our final three as a reminder. And the Tinkerman left the competition and came back. So
true.
We got to remember that.
Do you think the song is pure imagination?
I love that. Christian Wonka slayed for the theme of Best Drag, and Timmy Wonka and the Tinkerman had a great runway. Oh my god. Ladies, it's time to decide the next drag superstar, and the Tinkerman, I'm sorry, my dear, but it's not your time. I must ask you to sashay away, which we expected.
Yeah.
Tommy Wonka and Christian... Not Tommy. That's not a person.
Timmy
Wonka and Christian Wonka. This is your last chance to prove yourself. It's time for you to lip sync for the crown. The lip sync song is What the Fuck Do I Know by Miley Cyrus.
Interesting choice.
Right.
So wait, hold on. But the golden ticket hasn't been found? How would that work with the final two? If he, like, do you just...
Well, no, Elaine, we know who won. And it's Timmy Wonka. In the upset of a century.
Wow.
I really thought Christian Wonka had this in the bag.
I know. But still, I'm confused. The golden ticket in the chocolate bar was
Christian
never
Wonka
used.
had it. Christian Wonka had it.
Oh, good.
He was safe the whole time.
That makes sense.
Timothy Chalamet did have the highest score. He had a 3.45 versus a 3.36. But I feel like Christian Wonka had to be the fan favorite.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know why. I feel like Timmy Wonka had a very Violet Chachki-esque run.
Okay. Yes.
Does that make sense?
It's like okay, you won.
Oh my god,
but
Timmy Wonka was Violet Chachki and Christian Wonka was Katya.
Yes. Holy shit.
That's it. That's it.
No lies there.
That's the arc. And I'm not
that's
saying Katya should have won season 7. I've genuinely never watched season 7, but I feel like that's the vibes. The vibe.
Katya was great, and then Violet Chachki, everyone was just like, yeah, okay. You know,
I like some
of
of the stuff she does, but it's
but everyone's heart was with Christian Wonka. That's okay. I feel like this actually went the way it should have. You should have been higher up on this.
It's okay. I'm at peace with it.
Okay.
People say I was robbed. I think I'd have a very Maddie Morphosis-esque run, even though I'm not straight. I just feel like I would come off very similar to that.
Okay. Doug Wonka getting as far as he did as well was...
I know.
Kind of impressive. I mean, I was like, okay, good for you, Doug. I misjudged you. There's layers to you, Doug.
I feel like we learned... I don't know what we learned, but that was fucking fun as hell.
I know. I feel like I have developed, like, some more positive feelings towards some of these characters, and Fickle Grubber and I are having a little I feel weird.
And I will say, we finally had beef. We were like, when's the day we're going to kill each other in Hunger Games? But we lip-synced against each other.
We lip-synced. I love it so much.
And we hated each other. Here's the great thing. We can return to this, like, in a few months, and then immediately do an All-Stars. Because they don't wait around. We can do, like, 2 more. And then we can do an All-Stars, because I love this and I want to do it again.
Yes.
And now that I understand how it works, I'm so curious. God, because like Christian Wonka coming back to the competition, what would happen? What would happen?
He's like the Ginger Minge also. Like,
yes.
You know what I mean? Like, in terms
is he a Ben de la Creme? Is he a Ben de la Creme?
He's a Ben de la Creme. Yeah. I'm kind of shocked. I was waiting for somebody to be like, actually, I'm going to remove myself.
I know. I don't know if it's a part of the simulator. I actually think Gene has the potential to be a Ben de la Creme, but he just didn't make it far enough. I could see that.
Yeah, no, but I feel like everyone was decently more self-centered in this season.
It was a very drama-heavy season.
Yeah. Do you think the viewers would like this season, or would it kind of be a,
I think it would be pretty well enjoyed. I don't think it would be. I think people would be a little frustrated at the Tinkerman being carried through the competition, and I think a lot of people would be really upset about Timmy Wonka's win. Like I think
Yes.
I think Christian Wonka would have had a humongous fucking fan base.
Yes.
Because what can we say? He's a magnetic performer. We know
course.
this. We've talked about this. He would have a huge fan base from the show.
Yeah.
And Timmy Wonka, who's a little bit more on the side, a little bit quieter, him winning would be a huge upset.
It would be.
And I think it'd be the thing that people later down the line would go back to and be like, no, I understand why that happened. And I actually think it was the right choice now. But in the moment, we were really upset about it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel that.
Like, I think everyone assumed that Christian Wonka would win. And then it was like, what? You know?
Yeah, just the 180. Well, do you have any prequel predictions now that you've gone through this?
I think someone in the movie is going to brutally insult Timmy Wonka in a way that could be read as a roast.
Oh, I love that.
A targeted insult.
That's good. I'm going to predict that Timmy Wonka is going to get a makeover.
Oh,
like he will
very
have his
Princess
rags,
Diaries?
and then they're going to be like, "No, if you're going to go to this party, we're going to do it in style." You know,
if
and
you're
then
going to
that's how he
debut
becomes a
at the
fashion
World
icon.
Fair, you need to have a commanding presence.
Yes.
Have we predicted a World's Fair reference?
No, we haven't.
I'm predicting that. A World's Fair reference.
Oh, perfect.
Or setting, but I'm saying reference to keep it vague.
I like it. Yes.
I feel like that's doable. But I mean, like, if it's something where they're like, it's the big fair, but it's like clearly, obviously, based on the World's Fair, I win. You know?
Sure. Okay. Maybe you should just say big fair with the caveat of
no, but
World's
the World's
Fair
Fair
extra
is different.
points.
You know, the World's Fair is a different vibe.
But then why are you going to get points for saying a big fair? You know what I mean?
Because
like,
I would
feel
know
like...
if it was referencing the World's Fair, Elaine.
Okay.
A big fair is like a big carnival. I'm not talking a Paddington 2 fair. We've made predictions like that.
Yes.
I'm talking
I
fucking
know.
It's a Small World prototype.
Yes. Okay.
When they're like, oh, it's the big fair. And if there's a big carnival, that doesn't count. A big Ferris wheel, that doesn't count. But if there's like a fucking animatronic ride and people are debuting new technology for the next 60 years of the future, and companies are like, this is how your refrigerator is going to look when you're 97, that's a World's Fair ripoff. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
I didn't know I had such strong feelings about the semantics of that.
I don't know. But I've read an entire book about it. So I do know about the World's Fair.
Is it the Devil in the White City?
Bitch, yes it is.
Okay.
Well,
thank you everybody for listening to this episode of Wonka Watch. If you enjoyed this and you have suggestions for future characters we could have in a Wonka Watch drag race, send us an email at wonkarapture@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Instagram at you can also follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Wonka Watch. And if you like this podcast a lot and are like, damn, if you were like, man, that was a great episode and I'd like to give them a monetary donation to show my appreciation, you can do so at buymeacoffee.com/WonkaWatch. If you donate there, we'll give you a funky little song.
It's cute.
It's fun. I pull up GarageBand and everything. It's great. Is that all? I guess that's it. That's our spiel.
If you want to email us, you can reach out at wonkarapture@gmail.com. And
I said that, but yeah.
It just sounded better when I said it, apparently.
Damn. All right.
There were so many back and forths, to be fair. I lost track. There was a lot of redos. Yeah. I got scared. I respect you. Is our beef showing up now for real?
Yeah, I think so. Well, considering Roald Dahl one miscongeniality, it really shows it's not that important.
Roald Dahl one miscongeniality.
No, Roald Wonka.
Dahl just shows up.
Ganooli.
He's one of the celebrity guest judges.
Oh no!
Ganooli. It's not that important.
Ganooli. Bye.
Ganooli.